Hello, I'm Pastor Leah, and this is another off-camera video. Today I am responding to Pastor Richard's January 12th sermon. The biblical story is about Jesus' baptism. Let's get right to the phrase that caught my attention. Baptism is God's tattoo. Yes, you heard that right. Baptism is God's tattoo. Pastor Richard talked about where he first heard that phrase and how it rings true for him. I've linked to the worship service below. Do listen to the sermon if you haven't already. After John the Baptist baptizes Jesus, the story goes on to say that the Holy Spirit appears as a dove, and a voice from heaven says, "You are my Son, the Beloved. With you I am well pleased." In other words, God claims Jesus. In baptism, God claims each of us too. I have heard it said that the water and the Holy Spirit leave a mark upon the baptized person. An invisible tattoo, if you will. Tattoos can be marks of membership or belonging or, sadly, domination. They can remind the wearer of events or people or values. They may invoke beauty or transcendence, or they may be a remnant of a night that is best forgotten. When I think of tattoos, my mind goes to the Disney movie Moana. One of the characters in that movie is a demigod named Maui, who has tattoos all over his body. The tattoos appear on him as memories of his life. He says that they appear when he earns them. In a sense, they tell him who he is, and that knowledge of himself is a source of strength for him. When I heard Pastor Richard mention baptism as God's tattoo, I thought of this. The tattoo of baptism marks us as God's beloved child, and that knowledge of ourselves can be a source of strength for us. Some Christians do, literally, get religious-themed tattoos, perhaps for this very reason. Other people wear "What would Jesus do?" bracelets to help them remember to center their decisions. When I was looking up tattoo images, I found a lot of sobriety tattoo ideas and examples. My sober friends have told me that they need to consciously choose sobriety. Sometimes it needs to be a choice every now and again. Sometimes it needs to be daily. Sometimes they need to make the choice every hour. A tattoo serves to remind a person of their choice and, more importantly, why their choice matters so much. One of the fundamental parts of my belief is that Christians are called to live in a way that promotes both peace and justice. Peace and justice can be at odds when we have ample evidence that there are people who want to see us suffer. How do we honor everyone's humanity when our country is so polarized? How do we avoid the temptation of giving in to injustice? How do we avoid the temptation of demonizing those on the other side? I'm not sure I'm ready to get a chalice tattoo, but it will certainly be important for me to remember the invisible baptism tattoo that I already bear. What might a baptism tattoo tell you?